Hey, good morning, good morning. Danny Cobbin, 1-1 Coaching. We're live. It's Monday, and if you're here for motivation, you're in the right spot. Let me tell you about this weekend and how it went and the reason why that has anything at all to do with Monday motivation. So, last week I got an invite to a program that I had no idea that I would be doing, right? So, I'm in advanced track, which starts next week, which is a super coach thing. So you guys know that I was in super coach at the beginning of the year. I signed up for the advanced track, which is the second time around, because I am firmly committed to helping other people see that you just don't have to be stressed. You just don't have to be worried when you move into your day. That's why we're here talking about Monday today. So I get through super coach. I'm in advanced track. Out of nowhere, I get an email inviting me to a second course called Emerging Voices. Now it's almost like I am now in college for the next 6 months. So I will have coaching to do. I will have other things like this to do. But Monday motivation. So I went into the weekend with that on my mind, but I also had a lot of things that I needed to get done. Wanted to spend time with the babies, and I actually got my video posted yesterday. So go check that out if you haven't already. Go check out the video that I posted about stress. Um, it's a great one. I got some music on it for the first time, so that was a learning process in itself. Something I plan to talk more about later on, but that's not today, that's not Monday, and that's not why we're here, and that's not why we're trying to get this thing fired up this week. So I get that stuff done, and I wake up this morning, and I have a client at 5 a.m. and it's 4:30 in the morning, and I do not want to get up. Don't want to do it, but I got a client, so I got to get up and I got to do it. Well, I told myself that I was going to start working out at the gym again on the first. I've been doing a lot of yoga, a lot of stretching, a lot of mobility, but I have not went into the gym and just started, going in at it like I used to. So on the first, I'm gonna start doing that again. I literally looked at my phone to see what the date was to see if I had to do it today, and it said the 31st. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go home and do yoga. I get home to do yoga, don't want to do yoga, but I forced myself to do it. And then I had to write a paper. Didn't want to do it, but I forced myself to do it. And that's this morning, right? That's already happened. But here's the thing about Monday. I gave myself grace through each and every one of those events. Each and every one. This morning when I woke up, I set my alarm for 10 minutes later. I went and laid back down for 10 minutes. Got up. I said, look, you laid down for 10 more minutes. I mean, what else do you want me to do? Got to work. The client was there. Me and her were talking, and she wasn't ready to get into it either. But you know what? We had to get into it. We gave each other grace. I drove home, didn't want to do yoga, but you know what? I was like, my body's gonna feel better, my mind's gonna be feel better. I'm gonna be better prepared if I do yoga. So what I ended up doing was gave myself grace, went and did yoga. Did you? No, no, I did not, Jeremy. I didn't take the client breakfast this morning, but I definitely should have. Um, well, I still hadn't ate breakfast myself this morning. Make sure to get some good fats and protein. That's not what we're doing here today. But Monday morning, we're just giving each other grace. That's what this is about. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please leave them. That's all I want to say this morning is give each other grace, give yourself grace. Give yourself the ability to make the mistake and then get up from the mistake, dust yourself off, keep moving forward. That's all I wanted to do for a Monday is I want to jump on, I want to encourage, I want to motivate, and I just want to let you guys know that like it's not me doing it, it's you. It's you. You are the one that gives yourself grace. You're the one that motivates yourself. You're the one that does all that. We live in the thinking. Nope, that's wrong. We live in the feeling of our thinking. That's right. It's so complicated to think about, but that's what I see. We live in the feeling of our thinking. How do you give yourself grace when other people won't give you grace? That's a great question that you're asking there. Grace comes from within. I don't have to I don't have to get grace from outside. That person over there that is upset with me, that's frustrated, I'm willing to give them grace because that grace allows them to be who they need to be today. And they may not respond in a positive way. They may not respond how I want them to, but it's one of those things where people see what you do. People know what you do. People know who you are, or at least they have a picture of who you are in their head. And if you're willing to give them grace whenever they're outside of who they are because they're in a low mood on a Monday, wow, we're able to do a little something different. I hope that was a little helpful there, Morgan. Jeremy coming in with the breakfast for a client. No, did not do that. It was too early. What was open? I guess I can start cooking breakfast for clients if you want, if they want me to. That's definitely a thing. If you have any questions, or if you need some motivation, or if you got anything on your mind right now, please comment right now so that we can talk about those. We can get those together. And see here, we got William. Let's see what we got here. Boom. That is 100% right there. Oh, yes. How are you, William? It's good to see you on, man. Giving yourself grace. That's it. That's it. That's how you receive the grace as well, is to give it first. Thank you for that, William. Thank you for that. Ezra Snacks, if you have ever, that's one of the snacks I should have brought to my client right there. Ezra Snacks. They have cakes, cookies, all that good stuff. If you like that kind of thing, like protein in your goodies, that's the way to go. Ezra Snacks. They're good stuff. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Just for a couple minutes, hopping on a Monday, giving ourselves grace. That's what Monday's about. Go through this week. It doesn't matter what you did this weekend. It doesn't matter what you did last week. Go through this week, allowing yourself to just be you. And if you make the mistake, make the mistake. Learn from it. Give yourself grace. What we're going to do is we're going to go out there, be more ourselves today. That's what I'm going to do, and I hope you do the same. If this content you like, if this is content you truly think that somebody else can use, like, subscribe, send it to someone. Monday motivation is going to be here every Monday, and we're going to start building on it and building on it. So if you know other people, bring them in so that we could talk more about openly about what Monday means for you. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. We'll see you then. Be more you.